Guys, that's my server operating system. Now we're asked to delegate administration for branch offices. Our topic is, our lab, it's managing Active Directory domain services object. I would have looked at DHCP server, but we've done DHCP server already, creating a scope, assigning the scopes. So what we're going to do is to delegate administration for branch office. Now the first task, we're asked to create a branch office called branch what? Office what? 1. Is that not correct? Okay. And there are group securities in branch office 1, which is branch office 1 help desk, branch office 1 administrators, and branch office 1 users. Are we together? But we're made to know we have 3 users there. We have Holly Dixon, we have Brad Dokan, and we have Ed Medaus. So these users, we need to, walk around with them and move them to the branch office. We also have Connie, we have Barbara, we have Arlen. So we need to move all these users to the branch office 01. So I think before we do all that, we'll need to ensure that these users does exist. Are we together? Class, are we together? So now we're required to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're to create 3 additional OUs. Okay, let's go to the Active Directory users and computers. And expand it so that you can have a better view. Expand it. So we're going to be creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 OUs. So I'm going to right click on pc.local, new, OU, organizational units. Uncheck, protect accidental deletion. Type development. Type development. Okay, go again and create other OUs. Type managers. Uncheck accidental deletion. Type marketing. Uncheck accidental deletion. And type research. Uncheck accidental deletion. And go to the last one, it's sales. The last one is sales. So in development, we have a user there. Right click, new user. Browse, Dokan. Sorry, first name is Brad. And the last name is Dokan. Username. Username, you should put D Bratz. D Bratz. The last name initials and the first name. D Bratz. The last name initials and the first name. Next. So put the password. Password and check. User cannot change password. Finish. Managers, we have Medaus. ED. Medaus. So it's M. It's MED. Use password. User cannot change passwords. Next. Finish. Marketing, Connie. Yes. Yeah, no problem. First name, Connie. Last name, Veritus. Username, it's the last name, which is V, Connie. Password, your default password. And uncheck this, and user cannot change the password. Research, Barbara. B-A-B. Last name, Letty. Username should be Z, then Bra. Z Bra, because the name is quite too long. Bra. And we'll put password. User cannot change. Next. Alan. Off. Last name is H. Arlen. Password. And check this. User cannot change password. Finish. So we had to do those steps because those steps are supposed to be existing before we move them. So now let's go back to step 1. We now need to create our branch office OU, which is branch office 1. And select. So we have our branch office 1 OU. So we're asked to create, there are 3 security groups in branch OU. So I'm going to come to branch OU, branch office 1. I'm going to right click, new, groups. Then I'm going to type branch 1, help, desk. It's a security group, it's global group, so I'll click OK. Another group again, it's, another group, it's branch 1, administrators, and the last one is new, groups, branch 1, users. That's sorted out, and we need to move Holly Dixon from the ITOU. So we come here, we right click, new, OU, IT, and check. And we come to the ITOU and we create a new user called Holly Dixon. Then we come in here. It's D, Holly. Next, password. And check this. User cannot change password. Next, finish. So we're asked to move Holly Dixon from the ITOU to the branch OU. So how do you move? It's simple. You can drag. And yes, I want to move. Are we together? And it's here already. Or you can move. You can right click and say move, or you select ITOU. Now if you go to ITOU, it's there, right? So our task say move Holly Dixon to the branch OU, right? So I'm going to right click on Holly. I'm going to click on move. And on the move icon, I'm going to come to branch office. Where's branch office? Is it on the top? Yeah, that's branch office OU. I'm going to click OK. That's it. If I go to branch office 1, it's there. The next step is to move Brad, Eddie, and the rest of the other users in the different OU. So I'm going to come to development, move, branch office 1, managers, move, branch office 1, marketing, move, branch office 1, research, Barbara, move, branch office 1, sales, Allen, right click, move, branch office 1. And we have to move the client's computer we had already. My computer name is Training PC. We're asked to move it to branch office 1. So I'm going to come to computers. My computer name is Training PC, so I'm asked to move it to branch office 1. Everything now is on branch what? Office 1. That is how you move users, okay? And we're asked to restart the computer and sign in as administrator. So, excuse me, this is a client computer system, so I'm going to click on start and I'm going to restart the system. So I'll wait for the system to reboot. It's PCE/administrator, then I put my password. Sorry. So I was actually wrong from the beginning. I don't really need to put the .local, it's just the / symbol. The backward slash, I mean. Okay, now why this is signing in, let's go to the, yeah, it's signed in, okay. I'm going to come back here sometime. The next task is to go to, we're going to task, we're still on task, okay, we've done the number 6, we'll task 7 now. Sub 7. On Active Directory, we're asked to use the delegation wizard to delegate administration to the branch office OU and to the branch office administrator security group by delegating the following task. So we've moved all the users and we've restarted the computer system. Now let's go back to the Active Directory on the server. Is that the branch office there? Can we right click on it? Did you see where it says delegation control? Huh? Can you click on it? Now click next. Now we're asked to select which group? The branch administrator 1. The branch 1 administrator, is that not correct? So click add and we type branch. If we click check names, you'll notice that it's going to bring up the 3 branch of our groups we created. Is that not correct? And we're looking for the branch 1 administrators. Is that not correct? So we select them, we click OK, and that group is selected. Now we're asked to give them a task. Number 1, they can create, delete, and manage user accounts, reset user password, read all user information, delete and create and manage groups, modify the membership of the groups, manage group policy links. So let's click on next. So the first one, the second one is to reset, read all user information, delete and create user group, modify membership, manage group policy links. There are quite some numbers that are here. but these are just common tasks. You can as well come here and create a custom one. So just click the first option and we select the ones we'll ask to select. Click next and we click on what? Finish. Is that not correct? That's delegation already. Now the next task is a B task. We're asked to create a custom task for the group as well, for the branch. So right click and say delegation control. We add the branch. Click check names. Branch 1 comes up. Administrators, we click next. OK. We click next. And we're going to click create a custom task to delegate. We click next. Now our custom task, they are allowed to create and delete objects in the current what? OUs. And they have full control to all computer objects in the OU. So we'll look for that. We'll say the following. We'll look for computer. Is a computer object. Is that not correct? So we'll select computer objects. So it's a computer object. We click next. What are they allowed to do here? Sorry. They're allowed to, what did the lab say? The lab says they're allowed to do what? On the custom. They should be able to create and delete. Okay, so we select create and delete what? Objects. Is that not correct? So select that. Now for the permission, they said they should have how many? They should have what? Full control. Is that not correct? So we select full control. Have we done that? We click next and we click on what? Finish. Now that is delegation for administrators. Now we want to delegate for the branch office. We want to delegate for the branch office 1. We want to delegate for the security group branch office 1 help desk. And our delegation is that they can reset user password, read informations, and modify membership of the groups. So right click, delegate control, next, click on add branch, check names. We're looking for branch office 1 help desk. So that's it. When you see people's job, that says IT help desk. That's delegation. We click next, and they can do what? Resets. They can read, and they can do what? Modify membership. So they can create or delete a user. Only the administrator can do that. We click on finish. Okay, now we've delegated. Now that we've delegated the users and delegated the administrators, task 3 says we should add a member to the branch admin. Now, who are we supposed to add to the branch admin? Holly Dixon, right? It says, but before that, we should also add the branch admin group to the server operators local group so that she'll be able to log in. Remember I mentioned about the default groups you have on the server. I said instead of making a user an administrator, you can make him part of the local groups that allows them to be able to log in to the domain. Is that not what I said before? So the server operators do have the ability to log in locally to the domain. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the branch administrators. I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to come to members. They don't currently have a member, right? So I'm going to click on add and I'm going to type Holly. It's double L, right? Why? So I'm going to check names, and that is Holly Dixon. Click add. And we're also told that the branch administrators is a member of who? The server what? Operators. So I'll do all the stuff all in one sitting. So I'll go to member of. And I'm going to click on add. I'm going to type server. I'm going to click on check names. And server operators are the only groups that we have currently that appear server operators. So I'll click OK. And that is it. So we're asked to sign out from the server and sign in as what? Holly. So I'm going to sign out. I'm going to click on start. I'm going to sign out as the administrator. So let's imagine Holly is actually using the remote desktop from a laptop somewhere in the building to log in into the server. So we're going to do that now. Other users. So that's, what's our username again? Dixon D. Holly, right? Then password is password. And wow, she's going in. Remember, she's a user, a domain user, right? But she's working based on delegation. She's able to log into the local domain. Why? Because she's a member of a member who is a member of server what? Operators. She's not a member of server operators. She's a member of a member who is a member of server what? Operators. Yes. Let's continue. So I'm going to go to the server manager now. I'm going to go to the stats, and we're supposed to go to tools. Just a minute. You're supposed to be the server manager, right? So why is he asking for administrative rights? Okay, put Holly, put our username. D, then password. Okay, the server manager is up, but remember she can't do any other things, okay, apart from running the features on the user. So let's go to tools, let's go to Active Directory, users and computers. Remember, only administrators have the ability to create. Is that not correct? Okay. Let's go to expand this. Let's go to, okay, we're supposed to, let's go to branch office 1. Now, did you see the e-medals? Do you see e-medals? So let's see if, you see, I wanted to test something. Let's go to development. Go to development. Go to web design, the one you created last time. I think I created planning. Huh? Okay, I created planning. Yours is web development, right? Now, Ollie is going to try to delete James Peterson, and let's see what happens. What is he saying? To delete what? Okay, let's click OK. Now let's go back to branch office. Let's see if Ollie has rights to delete users there. Let's go to branch office. Let's click on e-medals. Let's right click and let's say delete. And let's say yes. What happens? Did it work? Because she was only delegated to do what? Manage branch office what? 1. If she goes to any other of the OUs and tries to delete users, nothing is going to happen. Are we together? Are we together? Okay, so that is it. Maybe I'll. Now we stopped at testing Holly Dixon, and Holly Dixon did work. We tried to test the administrative rights. She was able to delete a user on the branch OU, but when she tries to go to another OU within the domain, she tries to create or delete an account, and it says access was denied. Is that not correct? If some of you didn't get that, you'll get that when I upload the video demonstration. Okay, the next lab we're going to be doing is lab 4. We're going to add a member to the branch admin, the branch help desk group. Are we together? But remember, I'm logged in as an administrator. Are we together? I'm logged in as the administrator. So take note of that. So we're going to go to Active Directory users and computers. Going to open up, expand this. Then we're going to go to the branch office. And we do have the help desk there. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? That's the help desk, right? Now we're asked to add Brat Dokan to the help desk. That's Brat there. So we're going to right click Brat and say add to a group. So we're going to type branch. Of course, we have a lot of branches. Is that not correct? So I'm going to click check names and we're looking for branch help desk. Is that not correct? The branch 1 help desk. Can you do that? Click OK and OK. And it says is already successfully added to the group. Okay, the next step is to add the server, add the branch 1 help desk group to the server operators. Now take note, you guys already know why we're adding them to the server operators, right? So that whoever is a member of the branch help desk will be able to log in locally to the domain. Is that not correct? Like I repeated myself the last time. Dokan is a member of who? The branch help desk. The branch help desk is a member of who? The server what? Operators. Because of those membership, is able to what? Log in. But branch Dokan is not a member of who? He's not a member of the server operators, right? He's not a direct, he's an indirect member. Because the branch 1 help desk is a member of what? The server what? Operator. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the branch 1 help desk, right click, add to a group. I'm going to type the server or check names, and that's the only group we have, the server operators. I'm going to click OK and bingo, that is perfect. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sign out, then log in as Brat Dokan. Do we remember the username? We gave them the same default username, password. Is that not correct? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to close this and I'm going to come to the start menu and I'm going to sign out. So I'm going to log in now as, what's Brat's username again? Is what? BJ. You sure?
BJ.
Like this?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's password. So username is Brad's password, and we click login. Apply user settings. Of course, it's the first time it's logging in. Okay. So just wait for the server manager to pop up and we'll be able to start doing the configuration. Okay. I'm going to click on the server manager now. Now, because he's not elevated as an administrator by default when he logs in, the user account control wants to confirm his identity, right? So I'm going to put Brad, password. Now he's going to authenticate because he's part of a member who is a member of the server operators. Are we together? It's very important that you understand this aspect. You might be asked somewhere in the future. What does that mean? Okay, guys, let's go and do the lab. The lab says we need to do what? We need to try to delete a user called Connie. So we'll go to Tools, Active Directory Users and Computers. We expand. We'll go to the branch Office 1. Is that not correct? Now, do we have Connie? Connie is there, right? Now we're asked that Brad should try to delete this user. So let's try to delete it. Right click and say delete. And you say yes. And what did you say there? Do not have what? Sufficient what? Permissions. But let's see if he's able to reset the password. Let's reset the password. Let's right click now. Click on reset password and type the word new password. Let's say 12345. Doesn't really matter. 12345. Submit. Sorry, didn't meet password complexity. So let's right click again. Reset. I don't know why the server is dragging now. It's a little bit fast now. Okay, password. Then we put 1. Okay, password. Then we put 1. We click OK. Password has been changed. So the user, when he logs into the system, Brad Docker, will be able to reset user accounts. But to delete and create, he cannot. That is why if I right click and I go to new and I say create a new user, let me say John Samuel, John Sam, next, password, okay, user cannot change. I think I need to type it properly. It says Windows cannot. It says access is what? Denied. So it's not a problem about the user I'm trying to create, but it's about my permission. Remember, this guy's an administrator. Yes or no? But he's able to only reset password when he logs into the server system. So guys, take note of that, okay? So that's the ending of our exercise 1 on the Active Directory, administering the Active Directory